Do you have any regrets on how it happened and everything that's happened since then?
I don't have any regrets with anything. I'm going to compete and play 100% hard no matter who it is, like I said, or who we're playing. No, I don't have any regrets.
It's official. Chennedy Carter just threw her career off a cliff with one reckless move. She thought she could get away with shoving Caitlin Clark, but the WNBA had other plans. Not only has she been fired, but her reputation is in ruins, and teams are straight up refusing to touch her. But how did one moment completely destroy her future? And why is Caitlin Clark, the rookie everyone's talking about, thriving more than ever? Stick around, because what happened after the push will blow your mind. The crowd was gathered to witness a game like any other between the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever. Fans were hyped to see rising stars like Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso back on the court. But then, in split seconds, Chennedy Carter shoved Caitlin Clark. The entire arena gasped. And you could see the shock on Clark's face. Time stood still. In the eyes of the officials, this was just a common foul, but believe me, there was more to this. In a post-game interview, reporters asked Carter about the incident. And boy, did she apologize? Nope. Did she take responsibility? Not at all. Instead, she brushed off the questions with an attitude that had everyone shaking their heads. And that's when teams started taking a step back. See, as much as talent is important in the WNBA, attitude matters just as much. And this is the silly mistake that Carter just committed. Showing off her ill attitude towards Caitlin Clark in the full glare of the camera wasn't the wise idea. But Carter's push wasn't just seen as an isolated incident. For years, she had a reputation for stirring up trouble, and this was the final straw. Let's not forget, Carter was already on her third team, and whispers of locker room drama followed her everywhere she went. That being said, what else you could expect from Chicago Sky's management? Try to work things out with Carter, right? Wrong. They didn't just bench her, they showed her the door. No trade, no deal, just gone. Chicago Sky's general manager delivered a brutal statement. Chennedy Carter had an incredible season, but her fit on the team no longer aligns with our vision. And that was just the tip of the iceberg. Her WNBA colleagues equally showed distaste for her openly. In fact, her teammate Angel Reese reportedly unfollowed her on social media. And other players didn't even want her on the roster anymore. It wasn't just about talent. Carter's attitude made her a liability. All said and done, Carter is now an unrestricted free agent, and sources say teams aren't interested. Why? Because she's been labeled a locker room cancer. Ouch. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is taking the league by storm. The drama has simply played a part in popularizing her and putting her at the center of everything. She's not just a talented rookie, she's changing the game, with her impact going far beyond the court. Of course, none of this is shocking if you've been following her journey closely. Back in college, she took the sports world by storm at Iowa, smashing the NCAA Division the Wine career scoring record and winning National Player of the Year twice. But Clark wasn't just a scorer, she was a showstopper. Deep threes from the logo, clutch shots in packed arenas, no-look assists that left defenders frozen. She made Iowa a must-watch TV. Then came the WNBA, and honestly, this girl just didn't miss a beat. From day one, she was the biggest name in the league, dropping down exceptional performances left and right. Every arena she stepped into was packed. Every game featuring Caitlin Clark was a sellout. And it wasn't just hype, she delivered. Caitlin's rookie season has been so extraordinary, and her staggering numbers tell it all. She became the first rookie in WNBA history to hit over 100 three-pointers and rack up 300 assists in a single season. Her shooting efficiency is off the charts, and she's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the league. And even though her professional career is still young, she has already set the WNBA single-season assist record, a mark that had stood for years. She helped her team snap a playoff drought, and she played with the same fearless energy that made her a college legend. Corporates took notice of this, and so did the entire sports world. Because let's be real, Clark's impact goes way beyond stats on the court. Her impact has been immeasurable, extending even off court. And we can't imagine just how her presence has transformed the WNBA as a whole. Caitlin Clark's rise isn't just a personal success. It's reshaping the league's economic landscape. For the first time, the WNBA is seeing exponential growth in ticket sales, TV ratings, and merchandise revenue. Just to give you some stats, attendance at games featuring Caitlin averages 15,000 fans, a number previously unheard of in the league, and which rivals and even surpasses early season NBA matchups. But more surprising, her debut game drew 2.5 million viewers, outpacing many NBA games, including opening day matchups. In addition, WNBA ticket sales skyrocketed by 93% in 2024, a growth rate experts didn't expect to see until the next decade. Now, that tells you Clark isn't just a player, she's a movement. Her rise is lifting the entire league, bringing in new fans and elevating women's basketball to unprecedented heights. Clark's presence alone has accelerated this growth by years. Experts say the league achieved incredible milestones in 2024 that weren't expected until 2030. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's star continues to rise. She's not just breaking records, she's breaking barriers. From multi-million-dollar endorsement deals to driving discussions about a new collective bargaining agreement, Clark is proving that one player can change the game. Her impact is so profound that it's influencing league-wide decisions, from media rights negotiations to player salaries. Clark's success isn't just her own, it's lifting the entire WNBA, creating opportunities for future generations of players. But one thing we all can agree to is that no Caitlin Clark story is complete without her rivalries. And for sure, that's what makes the sport so exciting to watch. There is the budding rivalry with A'ja Wilson, the reigning MVP. A'ja's already an established star, but Caitlin represents the future. Watching their clashes on the court is like witnessing a generational handoff, one that Caitlin seems ready to take with both hands. Then we've Angel Reese, a phenomenal talent in her own right, who has battled Clark before back in college, and now they have taken their battle pro. And for sure, the matchups have been so fierce. Boasting an NCAA championship under her belt, Angel Reese has proved to be a strong force to reckon with on the court. But while her rookie season was strong, it didn't match Caitlin's. Caitlin outperformed her in nearly every major statistical category, and the fanfare around her games is simply unmatched. Of course, with great success comes great criticism. And Caitlin Clark is no exception to criticism. When she entered the league, many doubted her ability to transition to the physicality and speed of the WNBA. Some claimed her college success was inflated by great teammates and questioned whether she could replicate that at the pro level. But guess what? Caitlin silenced every single one of those critics. Not only is she dominating the league, but she's also torching the defenders people thought she couldn't handle. The ability to deliver under pressure is what separates good players from great ones, and Caitlin is undoubtedly the latter. And now that her closest rival, Chennedy Carter, has been shown the door, the full attention turns to Clark, even as corporates run to her with incredible deals, all thanks to the Caitlin Clark effect. And all the wins aren't just for Caitlin, but for the league as a whole. With Clark lifting the league to new heights, the last thing they want is a player like Carter making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Caitlin's rise isn't just about her, it's about what she represents for the next generation of players. She's paving the way for bigger sponsorships, better media coverage, and greater respect for women's sports. Her success is proving that women's sports can be just as exciting, profitable, and culturally impactful as their male counterparts. She's breaking barriers, setting records, and forcing the world to pay attention. As Caitlin continues to grow her empire, one thing is clear. She's not just here to play, she's here to change the game. But for Chennedy Carter, it's all clear she has got an uphill battle ahead. The WNBA is growing fast, and teams are looking for leaders, not troublemakers. So there you have it, guys. What's next for Chennedy Carter? Can she make a comeback, or is this really the end? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, remember to drop a like and subscribe to this channel for more intriguing content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.